welcome you live inside Holloway Gymnasium in West Lafayette, Indiana, where the Rutgers Scarlet Knights are going to step on the mat to take on the Purdue Boilermakers here on Big Ten Plus. Hi everyone, my name is Craig Combs and welcome into our broadcast. And it's dual season here in the Big Ten Conference, and the last time out for the Purdue Boilermakers, they had a little warm up for this duel here this afternoon as they had a 50-6 victory over Lindenwood University. 3 Boilermaker pins, the most pins and tech falls in a single matchup under head coach Tony Ersland. A nice springboard as they jump forward here into the Big Ten dual season. On the other side of the mat, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights coming in here, the number 14th ranked team in the country. A huge 30-11 victory over Indiana University. The first time for the Scarlet Knights putting up 30 points against a ranked opponent since 2014, which also happened to be the year they joined the Big Ten Conference. Getting things started off here in just a moment, but our projected matchup of the day at 125 pounds. A matchup of 2 undefeated wrestlers, number 2 ranked Matt Ramos, number 13th ranked Dean Peterson, both NCAA qualifiers last season. Ramos, as you remember, the huge upset victory over Spencer Lee in the NCAAs. As we get set up here on the mat, looking at our projected starting lineups, as you see a little switch here at the top. The heavyweights are going to lead off today. The Scarlet Knights are ready, the Boilermakers are ready, and we're underway here at 285 pounds here in West Lafayette, Indiana. We thank you again for joining us here this afternoon on Big Ten Plus. Feeling out process early on for both men. Slavakowski from Northfield, Mount Hermon, Massachusetts. In his grad season here at Rutgers. Native of Rachica, Belarus. Little international flair for the Scarlet Knights. Both men not used to getting underway. Leading things off, usually it's the smaller guys at 125, but the big men leading it off today. A minute into period number 1, no score. Both men just kind of feeling each other out here, feeling out process early on. Downloading the data, if you will. Trying to figure out a way in, a way to attack the opponent. Still a stalemate here. 0-0. Slavakowski shoots the single, able to finish the movement. For a 3-point takedown, the first 3 points of the matchup. Roman needs to do a better job of getting his feet under him and trying to stand Slavakowski up. Under a minute to go now. Roman able to get back to a base. Slavakowski ends that, takes him right back down. No points awarded. 20 seconds to go, period number 1. 3-0 advantage. Slavakowski for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Looking for more. As we come up on the close of period number 1, number 7th ranked Yaroslav Slavakowski up 3-0 on Tristan Ruhlman here. Both men switch positions. Ruhlman will start on top here in period number 2. Slavakowski with ease, able to stand up and get the escape. 4-0 advantage now. Collar and elbow tie. Both men in a standing position. Slavakowski seems content with just standing up with Ruhlman, tiring the big man out, picking a spot, biding his time, waiting when he can shoot in for more. Under a minute to go, period number 2. Then all Slavakowski here. Both men jousting, jockeying for position. And Slavakowski will not be denied as he was able to complete the takedown. 3 more points, a 7-0 advantage. The number 7th ranked wrestler in the country at 285 pounds as we're under 20 seconds. Period number 2. Slavakowski looks up at the clock as time expires here in period number 2. It is all Slavakowski through 2. 7-0 advantage. The sophomore from Bloomington, Indiana is going to have a big third period to put a dent in this 7-0 advantage held by Slavakowski. Great defense there by Slavakowski to stop the takedown, and then he follows that up with a takedown of his own. There's going to be a 1 point awarded to Tristan Ruhlman. Slavakowski locked the hands, locked his fingers in a key grip. So 1 point awarded to Tristan Ruhlman. Ruhlman gets his 2nd point of the matchup with an escape. Ten-2 advantage. Yaroslav Slavakowski, number 7th ranked wrestler in the country at 285. Under a minute to go, period number 3. As we kick things off here, it's Big Ten duels season here on Big Ten Plus. Number 14th ranked Rutgers Scarlet Knights stepping on the mat here in West Lafayette to take on the Purdue Boilermakers. Kick things off here this afternoon with the heavyweights at 285. Another takedown for Slavakowski, and he's content to let Ruhlman get up. Slavakowski looking for bonus points. Under 20 seconds to go. Nice defense there by Ruhlman. Slavakowski attempted to shoot the single. Time is going to expire. Yaroslav Slavakowski, number 7th ranked 285-pound wrestler in the country, gets the victory over Tristan Ruhlman, 14-3 at 285 pounds. Great start to this matchup for the Scarlet Knights, but as we head on to the next matchup, 125 pounds. This was our projected match of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb here and say this is going to be the matchup of the day. Number 2 ranked Matt Ramos, the redshirt junior from Lockport, Illinois, stepping on the mat to take on number 13th ranked Dean Peterson, the junior from Barnegat, New Jersey. A little bit of controversy here with this ranking system. Matt Ramos ranked kind of across the board as the number 2 ranked wrestler, but in a couple of rankings, undefeated Dean Peterson has a high ranking of 2, a low of 13. As we're underway at 125 pounds here. We're gonna reset center mat, and both Ramos and Peterson NCAA qualifiers last season. Peterson got 7th at the Big Tens, and he was also an NCAA qualifier. Ramos on the other side of the mat upset Spencer Lee on his way to All-American status and in 2nd place on the podium at the NCAAs. Both men jockeying for position. They will get reset for the 2nd time here in this first period. Dean Peterson, so a nice ranked victory over number 15th ranked Ventresca from Virginia Tech earlier on this season. Ramos with a sidestep, not able to get the separation he was looking for. Both men reset. Some nice hand fighting going on. Center mat. Peterson looking to shoot there. Ramos kind of walked him off. Ramos has a nice grip on the wrist there of Peterson, and 2 times in a row, shoots and stifled by Peterson. Great defense there by the junior. "30 seconds to go, period number 1. Matt Ramos, Dean Peterson. No points scored. Excuse me, no points awarded. Both men collar and elbow tie as we come up on 5 seconds to go, period number 1. This period's gonna end how it started. Both men standing on their feet. No points awarded, no ride time, even across the board in this chess match at 125 pounds. We're back underway here in period number 2. Peterson with the escape. You can hear both sidelines shouting encouragement at both of their wrestlers. Tony Ersland on the Boilermakers sideline as Ramos goes to shoot there. Blocked on the attempt, and then the wrestlers were too close to the edge. As they get reset at center mat. come up on a minute to go, period number 2. You can hear the Boilermakers sideline hollering at Matt Ramos, telling him to pick the pace up. It's time to get going. Ramos struggling for position. Peterson doing a great job as his legs grapevine around Ramos. Ramos repositions and able to complete the movement. A 3-point takedown for Matt Ramos. As we come up under 25 seconds to go, period number 2. Ramos trying to hold off Peterson from getting the escape point. Ramos has a death grip on the right leg. Scarlet Knights looking for points. Time will expire here in period number 2. No points awarded. Matt Ramos looking a little confused. 3-1 advantage for Ramos as we head to period number 3. Scarlet Knights already up 4-0 in this dual meet. Ramos will start from bottom. Two minutes to a winner here in Holloway as we're underway in period number 3. All-American Matt Ramos, silky smooth, gets the escape point for a 4-1 advantage. Boilermakers sideline shouting encouragement at Ramos, telling him to keep moving. Have to keep attacking. Always aggressive, the mantra here of the Purdue Boilermakers and Tony Ersland. Matt Ramos leads as we come up under a minute to go. Period number 3 at 125 pounds. An exciting matchup here at 125. Dean Peterson just seems content to let Matt Ramos lean on him. Ramos makes the movement there, looking to pick his spot here. .25 seconds to go. Peterson kind of lunged in. Wouldn't call that an attempted takedown, but he kind of lunged a little bit. 15 seconds to go. Ramos blocks the takedown there. Nice sprawl. Peterson coming hard now, down 3. 5 seconds to go. And reset with 1.9 seconds. And Matt Ramos is going to pick up his 6th victory of the season after knocking off the 13th ranked Dean Peterson at 125 pounds, 4-1. A great victory for Matt Ramos, but a huge victory for the Purdue Boilermakers as they cut into the 4-point advantage of the Scarlet Knights, now down 4-3 in the duel. Tony Ersland giving some encouragement to Ramos there as he cools down. back on the mat. We move to 133 pounds for the Purdue Boilermakers. Jacob Makatange, the redshirt freshman from Plainfield, Illinois, Plainfield North High School. Taking on Dylan Shaver. Shaver, the number 8th ranked wrestler at 133 pounds. Shaver, the junior from Lorain, Ohio. One advantage for Shaver early on here, period number 1. A minute gone by. Nice movement there by Makatange. Shaver gets the 3-point takedown. Shaver losing the positioning. Under 45 seconds to go, period number 1. 6-1 advantage for Shaver over Makatange. Makatange reversing the momentum of Shaver. Under 20 seconds to go. In prime position. Just like that, position reversed. What a move by Shaver as time expires in period number 1. A 6-1 advantage for the junior from the Scarlet Knights. Also a minute and 21 seconds of ride time for Shaver. Makatange on top to start here, period number 2. Makatange, relentless. Not giving Shaver any daylight as he goes to work. Shaver steps off and will reset both men at the center mat. Makatange maintaining that top position. Not looking to give Shaver the 1-point escape. Seems content working out of this position. Both men pretzeled together. Makatangay does a headstand. And Shaver getting the 2-point reversal as we go under a minute, period number 2. Boilers and Scarlet Knight coaching staffs kind of having a conversation across the mat. It's a friendly discussion, though. Boilermakers side saying, no, that's a point. Rutgers side saying, no, that's not a point. I agree to disagree with you, sir. Shaver's going to start on top here. 52 seconds to go, period number 2. Shaver's also built up 35, 36 and counting seconds of ride time. 8-1 advantage now for Shaver. As Shaver looks to use Makatangay's momentum to get him over for an attempt. Makatangay, nice job standing up on the sprawl. Under 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds to be exact as the wrestlers off the mat will reset. 8 seconds to go, period number 2. Nice mat return there by Shaver. Time will expire in period number 2. 8-1 advantage for the junior from the Scarlet Knights. Purdue sideline yelling at Makatangay saying, need to find a way. Got to find a way in. Dylan Shaver reminds him, there's your way. Shaver's kind of talking to him, whispered in his ear, let him know, I found a way for you. Back-to-back takedowns for the Scarlet Knights, and Shaver, 14-3 advantage. Shaver lays the redshirt freshman down right in front of his bench. Says, I'll meet you back at center mat as he is playing with Makatangay right now. Another takedown. We're looking at bonus points now. Minute and 20 to go, period number 3. Trying to roll Makatangay over. And that is gonna do it. A tech fall at 133 pounds for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The junior Dylan Shaver, as he gets his hand raised here at Holloway. It was just a takedown festival there at 133 pounds. And Shaver dominated from the outset. Three advantage now in the duel as we head to 141 pounds. You see there Devin Britton. Britton, the junior from Northampton, Pennsylvania for the Scarlet Knights. And on the other side, the freshman from Wrightstown, Wisconsin. Number 32 ranked wrestler in the country at 141 pounds, Grayson Clark. The freshman goes to work early, a 3-point takedown for Grayson Clark. Clark, one of 6 freshmen ranked by Intermat. 12-3 this season in duels. 12-3 overall, 5-2 in duels. 12-3 overall record in his career here at Purdue. Clark also comes on the mat this afternoon with the second most wins of any true freshman in the Big Ten at 5. A minute into this one, Grayson Clark already up 3-0 on Devin Britton. Clark carries Britton off the mat. Reset. Clark on top, Britton in the bottom position. Britton trying to complete the movement. What a move by Grayson Clark. Able to flip the hips and flip the script. No points awarded. Just a position change. Clark back on top. Looked like he was going to be in a precarious position there with movement from Britton, but great job flipping the hips for Grayson Clark. Under a minute to go, period number 1. Clark with a 3-0 advantage. Clark with a death grip, not letting Britton breathe any clean air. As he rolls him again. His left arm around the waist, the right arm trying to maintain that right wrist as he looks to get some momentum. Ten seconds to go, period number 1. Grayson Clark also, of the 3 minutes of period number 1, Grayson Clark drove his ride time up to 2 minutes and 51 seconds. $3-0 advantage for Grayson Clark at 141 pounds over Devin Britton. And we get underway in period number 2. Britton looking to get the escape. Clark working really hard, not allowing that to happen, but Britton able to get out of that one as he continues to struggle with Grayson Clark. Conditioning and strength training on display for Clark. Britton finally able to break away and breathe some clean air, but back to a collar and elbow as both men jockeying for position on the mat. Clark with a nice grip on the head of Britton. Britton circles out, looks to reset. .35 seconds to go, period number 2. Both Both men still looking for a way in. Clark still has the ride time at 2:56 as he looks for another takedown. And time will expire in period number 2. Not as exciting as period number 1, but both men laying the groundwork for what is to come here in period number 3. 3-1 advantage for Grayson Clark, the freshman from Wrightstown, Wisconsin. Also 2 minutes and 50 seconds of ride time as we get underway here in period number 3. Boilermakers down 9-3 in the duel, as the Scarlet Knights have come in here to Holloway as advertised, the number 14th ranked team in the country. And they have shown that here thus far. Clark trying to get the escape. Britton eating into that ride time. Britton's still down 2 though. And a flip of the hips, and Grayson Clark able to escape. 1 point awarded, 4-1 advantage now as we go under a minute, period number 3 at 141 pounds. They're gonna reset. Devin Britton getting some encouragement. Scott Goodale on the sideline. Definitely some more motivation from Britton as Clark looks to put this one away under 30 seconds to go, period number 3. Boilers need the points. Scarlet Knights looking to put it out of reach for the halftime. 10 seconds. Just go for it. The Scarlet Knights sideline tells Devin Britton. Not able to go for it in time as Grayson Clark gets the 5-1 victory at 141 pounds. Boilermakers picking up their second victory of the afternoon. 3 more points on the board as they inch closer to tying this one up. We now step back on the mat at 149 pounds. Marcos Polanco, the redshirt senior from West Covina, California. See they're warming up for the Purdue Boilermakers. A 33-34 overall record, a 2-6 dual record. Michael Setta, you see there from Wyckoff, New Jersey, the junior. Nine to 6 now in the team matchup. Boilermakers trying to climb back from an early hole. Polanco, a transfer from the University of Minnesota. Great exchange here from both men. Counter your counter, I've got a counter for your counter. Marcus Polanco able to get out of the way. Great action here early on from Polanco and Setta. Polanco finished the season last year 12-6 at 149 pounds, earning 3 pins and 2 major decisions. As I said, while he was a member of the Minnesota Golden Gophers wrestling team. We're going to come to West Lafayette and extend his wrestling opportunities here in college. Great job, Seta on top. Stalemate, they're going to reset both men, center mat. It's going to be neutral. Seta shoots the single. Polanco grabs an ankle of his own. Polanco has both ankles. Now that's impressive. He has both ankles with one hand. On the bottom there, Seta has both of Polanco's ankles with both hands. As time expires, no points awarded, but the most exciting 3 minutes, 2 minutes that you can have with no points scored, no riding time posted. Polanco's busted open just below his left eye. Polanco looked like he was setting up a mat return, but instead allows Seta to get out. Seta with a 1-0 advantage off the escape point. Might have been an errant eye poke there. Looked to be the tape on the finger of Seta. Polanco looks to be okay, shaking it off. The senior is resilient as he shoots the single. And he flips the hips around, but Seta ends that movement from Polanco and finishes off the 3-point takedown to take a 4-0 advantage early on here, period number 2. Seta's looking for more here. Polanco getting into some deep water. Seta rubbing that forearm across the brow of Polanco, trying to get positioning. Be some trouble here for Polanco as we move under 35 seconds to go, period number 2. Polanco looking to get out of there, trying to crawl away from the danger. As Seta looks up at the clock as we go under 10 seconds. Period number 1 was a stalemate. Period number 2 was all Seta and Scarlet Knights. The 149-pounder takes a 4-0 advantage into period number 3, also bumping his ride time up over 1 minute and 8 seconds. Marcos Polanco is going to have to dig deep here in period number 3. 3 bonus points already today for the Scarlet Knights. Polanco rolls through, still not able to get the escape, and Seta does a really nice job of controlling Polanco. What a great job by Michael Seta here today. Seta is content to ride Polanco to the edge. Seta looks up at the clock, and it's 16 to go, period number 3. A little bit of confusion here. The officials having a discussion with Seta. As Polanco looks to sit out and get out of this one to get the escape point. Under a minute to go, period number 3. Michael Seta, Marcos Polanco, 149 pounds. 4-0 advantage for Seta. 9-6 advantage for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights in the duel. Scarlet Knights coaching staff getting very animated with Seta. Seta responds with a huge mat return. At the single, Nelson there on Polanco as he maintains control. .25 seconds to go, period number 3. Complete domination in periods 2 and 3 for Michael Seta, the junior from Wyckoff, New Jersey. As he ends this one off, a huge mat return and a 4-0 victory at 149 pounds. Excuse me, a 5-0 victory, 1 point extra for the ride time. A 5-0 victory for Michael Seta at 149 pounds. What a clinic put on by Seta. Momentum and showing you how to defend your turf. As we move along now to 157 pounds, see the Boilermakers 157-pounder right there, freshman from Perrysburg, Ohio, Joey Blaze. As he steps on the mat to take on Al DeSantis, a junior from Oceanport, New Jersey. DeSantis and Blaze getting underway here as we kick off the second half in West Lafayette, Indiana. We thank you again for joining us and welcoming us into your living room on Big Ten Plus as we bring you the kickoff to the Big Ten dual season here on Big Ten Plus. Nice job early on from Blaze, sprawling out, and then Blaze with a shoot of his own. Blaze, one of 6 freshmen ranked by Intermat. Also has the most individual wins for a true freshman in the Big Ten Conference at 6. Great recruiting class for Tony Ersland, as we mentioned early on. The Boilermakers have 11 true freshman victories this year in the Big Ten Conference, which is the most for any combination of freshmen in the Big Ten Conference.
I'm pretty sure the free ball right now. Jacob, why are you looking?
A minute into this period number 1 at 157 pounds. DeSantis shoots the single, a nice sprawl and block there by Blaze. Blaze able to shake free of that one. DeSantis, a 2022 academic All-Big Ten. 21-22 as a freshman, he produced 12 victories. Both at 149 and 157 pounds as Blaze continues to run DeSantis down as he lifts him up by one leg there from his knees. DeSantis trying to block the takedown. Blaze looking for the takedown, being told that it's not a takedown. He was able to finish the movement there just before DeSantis was able to slide off the mat. Under 45 seconds to go, period number 1. At 157 pounds, Joey Blaze with a 3-0 advantage over Al DeSantis. Joey Blaze, a 3-time Ohio State high school wrestling champion at 138, 145, 165 pounds. Led Perrysburg High School to second place team finishes in 22 and 23 at the Ohio State High School Championships. As Blaze looking for more as we come under 10 seconds, period number 1. Blaze was also named the Ohio State High School Wrestler of the Year. As time expires in period number 1, Blaze with a 3-0 advantage over DeSantis. Blaze, a product of the Burnett Trained Wrestling Club. Joseph and Addie Blaze, his parents. Joey also has a brother Marcus, who's a wrestler, and a sister Peyton. Blaze finished his high school career with a 184-7 record, and you can see why there. The 2-point reversal as Blaze is in control here early on in period number 2. 5-1 as he's looking for more. A single leg. Has to complete the movement. DeSantis fighting with all of his might, not looking to give up another 3. If some is good, more is better. Joey Blaze with his second takedown of the period to take an 8-1 advantage with 50 seconds to go. .5 seconds to be exact, period number 2. Blaze with an 8-1 advantage. Referee gets us back underway here. Blaze looking for more. Riding time up over 45 seconds. Referee gonna stand him up again. Freshman from Perrysburg, Ohio, takes a peek up at the scoreboard and the clock. DeSantis able to get the escape. 15 seconds to go, period number 2. Collar and elbow tie from Blaze. Blaze looking to set up that single Just deciding when he's going to shoot again. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that'll do it for period number 2. 8-2 advantage for Joey Blaze over Al DeSantis. Blaze also has 1 minute and 5 seconds of riding time. One of the best recruits the Boilermakers have signed with their program under Tony Ersland, Joey Blaze. Looking to prove his worth here today. Trying to help the Boilermakers climb out of a 6-point deficit in this dual meet against the number 14th ranked Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Blaze shoots the single. Nice sprawl there by DeSantis. Good defense. Blaze gets another takedown, an 11-3 advantage as we come up on 1 minute to go in period number 3. Under 1 minute to go. Oilers could really use some more points here. Blaze looking for bonus points. (11-3) advantage as we go under 40 seconds. Blaze takes a peek up at the clock. Checking to see if he has enough time here. Too close to the edge of the mat as both men tumble to the ground. As I tumble with my words there. 24.1 seconds to go. Period number 3. Joey Blaze, an 8-point advantage under 20 seconds. DeSantis gets his second escape. Under 10 seconds. Shot blocked there by Blaze, and time's going to expire. Joey Blaze is going to pick up the 11-4 victory over Al DeSantis at 157 pounds. 3 more points for the Boilermakers. And another victory for the freshman from Perrysburg, Ohio. Joey Blaze dominated the majority of that matchup. On to 165 pounds, the junior from South Plainfield, New Jersey, Anthony White. As you see there, the redshirt sophomore from Dundee, Michigan, Stony Buell, nicknamed by his teammates Stone Cold for his methodical way he moves about his business. The emotion on his face doesn't change. He likes to attack like a rattlesnake, calm and quiet and quickly. Buell and White locking up here at 165 pounds. Nice job by Buell, shoots the half. 3 points for the takedown, and Stone Cold Stoney looking for more. Buell with a big mat return. Buell 12-16 last season at 165 pounds, including 7 bonus point victories. Tied for the team lead in Tech Falls with 3. Stoney likes to get to work early. As they come over here close to us by the broadcast table, the official's gonna stand them back up. Correction to the scoring. I gave the incorrect scoring earlier, said it was 12-9, it is 12-10. Boilermakers got 4 points on that last victory from Joey Blaze as Stony Buell goes to work here. A 3-0 advantage early on. Boilers down 2 in the duel, looking to climb back in this one and make it exciting here as we wind down here on this exciting afternoon of dual action in the Big Ten Conference here on Big Ten Plus. Number 14 ranked Scarlet Knights and the Purdue Boilermakers. Stony Buell with a death grip, not allowing Anthony White to do anything. No points awarded as both men edge closer to the Rutgers sideline this time. Stony Buell looking over at the Boilermakers sideline, getting some instruction. Buell went 1-3 in the Big Ten tournament last season. His only victory against Robert Kennard, an 8-5 decision. Kennard, a member of this Scarlet Knight team last season. Under 15 seconds to go. Anthony White able to get the 1-point escape as we go under 10 seconds. Collar and elbow tie as we end period number 1, 3-1 advantage for Stony Buell. Anthony White looking to make something happen here in period number 2. Another 1-point escape for White. His second of the matchup. Collar and elbow tie. Both men kind of jogging position. Nice sprawl there by Stoney as he shoots the single. Nice defense there from White. Buell is deadly with the single leg, and White said, "Not today, sir." Coming up on a minute to go, period number 2. Buell and White locked up in a tightly contested contest, collar and elbow tie. A little bit of hand fighting going on. Both men trying to get their spot. A little bit of a stalemate here as we come up under 20 seconds to go, period number 2. Both men not wanting to make an error. Someone's gonna have to do it there. Nice job. White makes the attempt. Stoney sprawls out. Buell with the underhook. And has a hold of one of White's wrists. And time's gonna run out in period number 2. As we look to get back underway here, period number 3. At 165 pounds, Rutgers only leads by 2 in the team duel. Buell gets the 1-point escape. Watch the Iowa-Nebraska matchup the other night, and you don't understand how important those 1-point escapes are. It means the difference between winning and losing, not only the matchup, but individually, but also in the team duel. Buell, because of that 1-point escape, a 2-point advantage now. Buell, a 3-point advantage because he has 1 minute and 54 seconds of ride time, so he will secure that 1-point ride time advantage. So a 3-point advantage for Stony Buell right now. As Buell shoots the single, but a nice sprawl by Anthony White. White's defense has been impressive since early on in period number 1. Buell hasn't been able to do anything. 55.9 seconds to go, period number 3. Referee's gonna stand them back up, both men. Neutral position. Buell looking for his 10th victory of the year, 3-3 in duels this season. 35 seconds to go. White shoots the single. Buell holding on for dear life. Under 20 seconds. What strength by Stony Buell as we go under 10. Not allowing the takedown. What defense by Buell under 5. They are not going to award the points. And Stony Buell weathers the storm to pick up the 4-2 victory over Anthony White at 165 pounds. Buell shaking his head as he's walking off the mat. Not happy with his performance, but have to be happy with the victory and the 3 points for his team in the team duel. Boilermakers with a 13-12 advantage now after the victory from Stony Buell. As we move on now to 174 pounds. Brody Bowman, the redshirt freshman from Evansville, Indiana, taking on the senior from Chester, Virginia, Jackson Turley. Turley wasting no time, putting Bowman's shoulders to the mat. Looking for the pin early on. Bridge by Bowman, and Turley says, have some. As he taunts the Boilermaker faithful here at Holloway. A pinfall victory over Brody Bowman. All smiles for the Scarlet Knights. And that lead for the Boilermakers in the team duel does not last long. We move on now to 184 pounds. See the redshirt freshman from Corvallis, Oregon, James Rowley, going to take on the number 21 ranked 184 pounder, Ryan Soldano, the sophomore from Wantage, New Jersey. Stalemate early on. Definitely not the fireworks that we just saw at 174 pounds. I don't think that one made it to the 2-minute 30 mark. Rowley and Soldano. Rowley just pushing Soldano away. Both men jockeying for position. As I said, James Rowley, the redshirt freshman from Crescent Valley High School in Corvallis, Oregon. Transfer from Wisconsin, compiled an 8-8 record unattached last season, earning 2 pins and a tech fall. Nice sprawl there by Soldano. Rowley trying to complete the single leg. Under a minute to go, period number 1. Soldano looking up at the clock, and the referee senses the stalemate and stands him up. 53.5 seconds to go, period number 1. Boilermakers going to need some fireworks of their own. Taking the 1-point advantage after the Stony Buell victory at 165 pounds, and then only to watch that washed away by Jackson Turley in about 26 seconds with his pinfall victory over Brody Bowman. Now a 18-13 advantage for the Scarlet Knights in the duel. So we come up under 10 seconds here at the 184 pounds. Nice headlock there for Soldano as time runs out. Oilers were looking for points. Oilers need some points, down 5. 0-0 here as we get underway in period number 2 at 184 pounds. Rowley starting in the top position for the Boilermakers. Looking to complete the movement. Both men. The action spilled off the side of the mat. Safety first here in the Big Ten Conference. The referee's going to get him reset at center mat. Rowley maintaining top position. Soldano having to fight from the bottom. After a little bit of circus play, we're back underway. James Rowley not wanting to allow Soldano to get the single escape point. The strength of Soldano. It's like a burst of energy. He gets the 1-point escape, but he just kind of said, "I'm done being held down," stood up and just kind of pushed back against Rowley. I wish I had that kind of power, just to be like, I'm done with people putting their hands on me, so I'm going to stand up and push you away from me. I'll have to talk to somebody after this matchup. Maybe I can get on the mat and learn a couple of things. Under a minute to go, period number 2, 184 pounds. Soldano with a 1-0 advantage over Rowley. Rowley does hold a 38-second advantage in ride time. The freshman from Corvallis shoots the single. Coming up under 20 seconds to go, period number 2. Rowley looking to finish the takedown. No points awarded yet. What strength from Brian Soldano. Fighting back, under 10 seconds to go. Soldano just too strong. As time expires in period number 2, Soldano getting the 3 points for the takedown. A 4-0 advantage now. A deep, deep hole for James Rowley here, the freshman from Corvallis, Oregon.
Where are we going to 3:32 to introduce ourselves?
Soldano looking for more, if you will.
It's the same time as my center.
Going through the combinations, trying to break the lock here of James Rowley and open up the door for more points for the Scarlet Knights. Possibility of some bonus points. Minute 20 to go, period number 3. James Rowley in some deep, deep water. Soldano looking to finish this one off with some flair. Rowley doing anything he can, just trying to look for any momentum. Soldano so strong, under 40 seconds. Coming up on 30 seconds.
I've never saw him.
It's going to be too little, too late. Ryan Soldano from the Rutgers Scarlet Knights comes in getting the victory at 184 pounds against James Rowley. Excuse me, a 6-0 victory after the 1 point for the ride time. Brian Soldano extending the lead for the Scarlet Knights in the duel here this afternoon. (21-13) advantage now for the Scarlet Knights in the duel. As we move on to the final matchup here of the afternoon at 197 pounds. Redshirt sophomore from Brecksville, Ohio, Ben Venadia for the Purdue Boilermakers. And on the other side of the mat, the junior from Colonia, New Jersey, the number 8 ranked wrestler at 197 pounds, John Poznansky. Venadia comes in here today, 8-10 record on the year, 4-4 in duels, 21-27 career record for the native of Brecksville, Ohio. Both men kind of feeling each other out here early on. Poznansky shoots the single. Looking to complete the movement. Both men getting pretty close to the edge of the mat there. The referee's just going to stand him back up. They're back underway, 1 minute and 26 seconds to go, period number 1. As I said, Poznansky coming in here, number 8th ranked wrestler in the country at 197 pounds, as he gets the 3-point takedown from Venadia right at the edge of the mat before they reset him. 3-0 advantage for Poznansky. Poznansky, the All-American in 2021, 2-time NCAA qualifier. And this one's the most important of all, a 2-time academic All-Big Ten selection. As I said, the number 8th ranked wrestler in the country this year at 197 pounds. Under a minute to go, period number 1, 3-1 advantage for Poznansky. Been pretty evenly matched up here. Poznansky trying to get a grab of that left leg of Venadia. Nice job with the defense by Venadia. But if some is good, more is better. Poznansky sticks with it and completes the double leg. His second of period number 1 to take a 6-1 advantage over Ben Venadia. Four seconds to go, period number 1. Nice defense from Poznansky, and Venadia not able to get the escape. 6-1 advantage after 1. Start to look ahead here. Take a peek at upcoming schedules as we are getting underway here in the Big Ten dual season. The Boilermakers, the Scarlet Knights finish off the Boilermakers here today in West Lafayette as they look to January 19th against Michigan State, January 21st against number 9th ranked Michigan. And then it's a murderer's row, if you will, of ranked opponents, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio State, for the Scarlet Knights as they finish up their fine-tuning here in West Lafayette today before they head to the meat of their ranked schedule here in the Big Ten dual season. Venadia did get the 1-point escape, 6-2 advantage now for Poznansky. The other side of the mat for the Purdue Boilermakers. They too are also getting into Big Ten dual season as they finish up against the Scarlet Knights against today. And then it's a bigger mountain, if you will. The Boilermakers have to go to Iowa City and take on the Hawkeyes and Carver Hawkeye on January 19th. They have to go to Lincoln to take on Nebraska on January 21st, and then back into the state of Indiana, but to Bloomington, Indiana on January 27th to take on the Hoosiers down I-65 as Scarlet Knights getting another takedown. Poznansky going to work here with a 10-2 advantage against Ben Venadia. Under 25 seconds to go. Ben Venadia just trying to survive here as we go under 10 seconds. In dominating fashion, Poznansky with a 10-2 advantage as time expires in period number 3. We head to the final stanza of this matchup at 197 pounds and the final stanza of this dual meet. Venadia will start in top position. Poznansky, super strong, slipping out of that one. 11-2 now. Nice job by Venadia there, getting away from Poznansky. Poznansky shoots the single, under a minute to go, period number 3. Under 40 seconds to go. Poznansky, 14-3 advantage, looking for bonus points. Match spilled off the bat there. 4.3 seconds to go and a 17-3 advantage for John Poznansky from the Rutgers Scarlet Knights as they look to finish off the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette. As it's Big Ten dual season. That's going to do it. Time's going to expire. Victory for number 8 ranked John Poznansky, the junior from Colonia, New Jersey. It's the victory for the Scarlet Knights. As they finish off the Boilermakers here this afternoon. And it was all Rutgers this afternoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 victories for the Scarlet Knights this afternoon, as they dominated the Boilermakers here at home. The Scarlet Knights finish off their conquering of the state of Indiana as they beat the Hoosiers earlier on this week, and then the Boilermakers here this afternoon, a nice pinfall, or a pin there you see from the Scarlet Knights. Breakdown of the matchups, as I said, 6, 7 victories for the Scarlet Knights. The 1 or 2 shining lights, Matt Ramos getting the 4-1 victory over Dean Peterson, and Joey Blaze getting the 12-4 advantage over Al DeSantis. Rutgers extends the lead to 5-2 all-time against the Purdue Boilermakers as they pick up another victory here today.